What has life after Flash been like for me?
When I first saw Flash Gordon, it changed my life.
Flash!
I love everything about Flash Gordon.
I remember every single bit about that film.
Flash Gordon has a very special place in the British public's hearts. And it was a film that I had grown up with. I don't remember the first time I saw it. I had never seen it on the big screen, but I had seen it on television. And it was just this magical world of the music and the colours, and I had wanted to be Dale, and I just was in love with it as a child. And so when the opportunity came to be able to celebrate it, I jumped on it.
It's an extraordinary role Brian Blessed plays. Tell me how it was speaking to him and hearing his recollections. He
was fabulous. There's many words you could use to describe him. Exactly how you think he is going to be, he is. He was just the most animated man to talk to, and when he told you a story, he acted the story. And I think I interviewed him for about an hour and 20 minutes, and I must have asked him maybe 2 questions. And the whole time he just was coming up with these amazing stories about on set and just bringing it to life. And he was one of my favourite people to interview.
Big part of the film is, and I touched on it in the introduction, is what happened to its star afterwards. There's quite a story worthy of a Hollywood film in itself almost there. Tell us a little bit about what happened to him, why he never quite achieved perhaps the fame he could have done.
So there were rumours that I had known about before doing this documentary that something had happened on set between Sam and the producer Dino De Laurentiis at the time. And I didn't know if it was just a rumour, and then delving into this documentary, it wasn't just a rumour, and you'll find out what happened if you watch it. But it really impacted him. It was his first role, his big role. It was supposed to make him a star. He listened to the wrong people and ultimately led to a career that wasn't what he had hoped for, and that impacted his family life. And so we really go into his story, not just what happened on set, but the next 30 years of his life. And we interviewed his family and his friends, and he was very open about letting us into his life and sharing his story.
Now you put it together and you started screening it, it's out now. What do you hope people take away from it? 2
things. I would love people to be inspired by Sam's story. It's a story of not only his struggle, but how he overcame it, and I think it's really inspiring. And also I'd like people who are fans of Flash Gordon to see this as the sequel that we never got, that we really wanted, but it just never happened.